going. My hands are going.
Sir Bruce, run this way.
Okay. Sir Bruce, thank you very much.
Well, this place means so much to me and meant so much to me in those days. I'd hit it big in 1958. I can't remember the first time I worked here. I mean, I can't remember that. I do remember that I worked here 8 times and had the record with Frankie Vaughan. It was always a pleasure to be on the bill with him because he was one of the lads. He never had that. He didn't have a status problem at all. So to hold the record with him will be something I'll always be very proud of. Very proud. It became such a big thing in London because we didn't have a cabaret room, and Robert Nesbitt built this place as a theatre restaurant. It was his idea, which was wonderful, and he would have built these all over the country. He would have had Talk of the Town in Manchester, Sheffield, Liverpool, everywhere there would have been a Talk of the Town if they'd have gone along with his dream. But unfortunately they didn't. We only have one Talk of the Town. And instead of all those terrible clubs up north that we used to play, we could have had venues like this to play in, which is very sad. So I regard this place second to the Palladium, or even on a par with the Palladium. I regard this place as the ultimate place that you could work. The atmosphere was so intimate. It was so beautiful. You felt like going out there and making a fool of yourself or doing what you do for a living. You felt like working because it gave you everything. Yeah, 2 plaques here, one of Sammy Davis and one of myself. That's such a tribute. I worked with Sammy many, many times, and we did everything we do. We sang together, we danced together, we did impressions together. I played the piano for him when he sang. He played other instruments in a comedy routine where I sang. It was comedy based, but it was just wonderful. But when I did the Talk of the Town here, Sammy came to see me. It was very strange, really, because no sooner did I finish my act, he'd been in the audience, and he rushed round after the audience, and I was there with my agent, Billy Marsh, who there again, I must mention, was half of in fact, all the people that performed at the Talk of the Town had to do it through Billy Marsh because he knew everybody so well. He knew what kind of things they like in the dressing room. He'd know everything about them to make their time here right. So Billy has to be mentioned. Sammy came around and said, can I see you a minute? I said, well, fine. So he said, I've got to work here. I do it in the Sunday area. I said, I've got to work here. This place is fantastic. I've got to work the Talk of the Town, and I've got to be here next week. Billy was flabbergasted. He couldn't believe that somebody had been watching in the audience come round and was begging to do a week or 2 weeks at the Talk of the Town when I finished. But he was bent on doing it, and of course it happened. My hat is off to Jimmy for doing this and preserving a very special building, not only as a theatre, many, many years ago, but as the Talk of the Town, which is a place that I don't remember it much as a theatre, but as a cabaret venue, it was #1.